good week. The winning streak snapped last week. You split with San Diego, and you guys come back, win another tournament down there in Turlock, go undefeated there. So just overall, another great week for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. We hate to lose, but San Diego's a good team, and it is only one loss, but they were able to bounce back and win the tournament champions, and we still got a pretty good lead in the conference. So I think if we continue to play this way here on out, we should be just fine.
Huge week for you guys. Stanislaus coming in, and then the Monday, Tuesday with Sonoma. Not only home, but a huge week for you guys.
Hey, again, we're coming down to the end of league, and we got 16 league games left. It's all league now. No more tournaments. No more. We got 2 games against Dominican, but yes, another big weekend. Stanislaus, not having the best of years, but still a pretty good team. Could definitely take some from you, and then leading into Sonoma, who's going to be in the CC2A tournament, another formidable foe. Going to be tough. I mean, there's no rest, definitely. We're going to keep going hard at it.
Even though you guys are home this week, I mean, you're going to be at a place where you've only played 4 games this season. I'm sure you're not practicing there every day. For the seniors, juniors, they know this field. For everybody else, even when you look at this season, it's not like you guys have been playing here all year,
No.
but just kind of talk about, being happy here, but once again at a place that you've only had 4 games this year.
Well, finally, knock on wood, that the weather's working with us. We're going to be able to get home. We were home last time against San Bernardino, but it was spring break, so we didn't really have a lot of our fans here, obviously, because school wasn't in session. So we're looking forward to getting a chance to play again in front of our hometown crowd, but with more people here on campus, obviously. And it's good to be home, especially against Sonoma. Rough team, or tough team to play, and our advantage is playing at home, playing on our field. We got a chance to work out there last week a little bit. We're going to get a chance to be out there this week, all week at practice. So, yes, it's kind of a new thing for us to be on our field, but it's great just to be on our field in our own beds, practicing in our own facilities, and not having to worry about traveling 4 hours or 5 hours to get someplace. Hopefully, we come out with a winning record. Obviously, that's our goal. But again, it's just nice to be at home playing on our home field and getting a chance to. Even though we haven't been out there, we still know where our sun is. We still know where the bounces are. We still know how our field plays. Today we're going to go out and practice and just get a lay of the land. Just ground balls after, not do any ground ball after ground ball, fly ball after fly ball, and just kind of get to know our field again.
Pretty remarkable at this point of the season. You guys haven't had a losing streak this season.
Yeah.
After I hope I'm not jinxing anything, but
I was going to say.
after a loss, that you guys have shown that you guys can rebound and once again get back to those winning ways. What does that say about a team that, after a loss can come back and make sure it's not a streak and come back and get a win?
Well, it's a testament to the character of this team. Is that they know what they're working for. They know that this is a very special season for us so far, and they work hard every day. And we had a rough loss against Chico. Katie didn't throw very well, but she bounced back the very next day, and she said, "You know what, guys, I'm gonna have your back. You guys have my back." And then Maddie didn't have a good day against San Diego, and we let her come back the next day, and she was like, "I'm back. Don't worry about it. It just happens. Sometimes it happens, and it's the team not putting their heads in their legs and forgetting what they're working for. It's the what? All right, it happened. Let's move on. Let's go get the next one. Let's continue to work hard because we know what we're capable of, and we know what this season means, and they're not letting the little things get to them."
Hannah Holland with another Player of the Week honor for her, and she just continues to have an outstanding season. I don't know if it's going on the road south and where she's familiar with or what, but talk about her play over the weekend.
Well, her play is, over the weekend and the whole year, is she's setting the tone for our offense. She gets on. She's having RBI. She's getting on. She's stealing bases. And she's showing some power. She's just setting the tone for everything. And when she's having a good day, we have a really good day. You know, there's days that she doesn't have the best days, but that's what the other 8 people in the lineup are for. But she's just kind of getting things started for us, and she's wreaking havoc on the bases. And sometimes it's not all about what we call, the coaching staff's calling it. Sometimes she's doing it. She's reading the plays. She knows what she's capable of, and she knows that she's going to continue to run until somebody throws her out and proves her differently. And so far, nobody has. And I think what sets her above a lot of speedsters is that she's just really smart as well. She knows where the defense is playing. She takes a look around. She adjusts to what they're giving her, and that's both at the bat, you know, laying down a bunt or hitting the ball over the head. She's a student of the game, and it's really showing in her work.
You know, I'm sure any freshman last year would have taken the season that she had, but she took kind of hard just how the postseason went. Where do you see her confidence at right now? Oh,
her confidence is high. You know, she, like you said, she was really upset with how she finished last year. She was really upset she didn't get the recognition she thought she deserved, which, you know, we were all really, we weren't happy with it. But she kind of came in with a vengeance this year and go, you know what, I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to go out there and play my game, and if things don't go wrong, all right, I'm going to do a different aspect of my game. You know, when her hitting's not on, she'll bunt the ball. When her bunting's not on, she'll hit the ball. You know, she's getting a lot of walks. She's making things happen, so even when she's not hitting well, she's running things out. You know, it's hard to slow down a lefty with speed. Lefties with speed usually don't go into slumps because they can do a lot of different things, slap, bunt, hit away, and just create havoc on the bases. So she's really relying on the whole aspect of her game and not just one thing, and that's what's really making her being able to adjust to whatever they're giving her.
From a coach's standpoint, is there is there one thing that you can point out that you've been most impressed about?
With Hannah? It's not really one thing, honestly. She's just, I knew she was a good ball player when we were recruiting her. We knew this is what she was getting. We knew we were getting a good athlete, but she's just really gone over and above what we've expected. And she's continuing to perform at the high level, and I think it's really just her attitude towards the game and really knowing the game and really being willing to talk to others and help. You know, this is my thinking, this is what's helping me. Let's see if it helps you if you're struggling or whatever. You know, her and Darian at the top of the lineup with both being lefties. She talks to Darian a lot, obviously, because they pitch them alike. And you know, Darian's having a rough year, but Hannah's trying her best to, you know, give her little tips. And I think it's just the difference of her maturing and starting to become more of that leader, not only on the top of the lineup, but on the bench as well.
Last question: what is it about this team that is making everything click right now? I know we kind of week after week talked about the good things, but you know, overall, what is it that has made this team click this year?
They want to win, and they know they're capable of it. They've worked hard. They're all working for a common goal, and we don't have attitudes. You know, we've got people who aren't playing, but those people are out there going, all right, what do I have to do? What can I help my starting center fielder do better? What can I help my starting second baseman, even if they're the other second baseman? It's a team of people who want to win and are going to do what it needs to be done to do that, whether it be on the bench cheering, whether it be bullpen catcher, whether it be our team bunter, our team runner, whether it be a starter. And you know, we talked to them about this from day one, and it's just their work ethic and them going in there knowing that they're capable of doing well this year.
All
right.
Yeah, I got one. It seems like the last month, Hannah Holland and Tiffany Hollingsworth have just been, you know, switching off with Player of the Week.
Mm-hmm.
How important are those two, like, to the core of your team and actually driving to go further in the postseason?
They're very important. You know, I'd like to say, you know, I'm not that one coach who wants to rely on one person or two people. You know, they've had their off days, but they are definitely the driving force. You know, Tiffany with their power, Tiffany with her consistent hitting, Hannah with her, aggressive base running, getting on base, making things happen, but I think if you're going to talk about setting the tone for our offense, it's definitely those two. And, we have a lot of supporting players. And, as far as being a championship team, I think what makes us be that championship caliber team is if one thing is not working, other things step up. Other aspects of our game step up. But they are the one aspect of our game that's really stepping up and setting the tone for everything else. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.